weapons. Hi, everyone.
Wow! Hey, there's a cool pickaxe here.
I am God, and I have given you this pickaxe so that you may become stronger.
Wow! I am grateful to you because I will definitely need this pickaxe.
I hope that you are kind and will not use it to cause harm.
God, I promise you that we will just get resources.
Okay, then I'll leave you alone and go about my business.
Good luck, God. We'll be waiting for you.
I'm in shock. I didn't expect to meet God in person.
JJ, do you really want us to just mine resources? Maybe we should do something more interesting?
It's a good idea, but first let's find out what these picks are capable of, because this is the first time I've seen them.
Whoa! I wouldn't have even thought of that.
Nevertheless, I think that for now, God can still keep an eye on us.
I don't like being spied on. Hey, what does it mean that God was constantly watching over us?
And therefore, we need to wait a short amount of time for God to really think that we will only extract resources.
JJ, our house has plenty of space, and we can definitely relax here.
I think that now is not the time to rest, because you and I must first put all the things in the chests. I think that I will put it on the table so that I do not lose it. God gave it to us for a reason, I am sure of it. But I'm going to bed now.
Finally, they have fallen asleep. Now I will steal this pickaxe from them, and it will belong only to me. I have not seen them pray even once, and therefore God must have given this pickaxe to me, not to them. Great, pickaxe is in the most visible place, and therefore taking it just quietly, I will leave here and no one will be able to guess for sure that I did it.
JJ, wake up soon. I saw a noob running away from our house, and it seems to me that he stole something from us.
Most importantly, don't let him steal the pickaxe that God gave us.
But it doesn't seem to be there because the table is empty, and you must have put it there.
Oh no, now I do not know what to do, because if God finds out about this, he will be very disappointed in us. We must find this pickaxe as soon as possible, because if some villain owns it, it will be very bad.
JJ, I think we can do it because you're very smart and you can come up with a plan to find the pickaxe.
I also hope that we will be able to do this, but first we have to go into the house with you in order to get some weapons. I think that we may encounter opponents along the way, and therefore we will have to fight them.
Come to me, because there are swords in these kitchen cabinets. I used them instead of kitchen knives because I couldn't wash the kitchen knives. It takes a lot of time, and I'm super lazy.
I think that with these iron swords, we can definitely defeat any opponent, and so I think that now we can go on an adventure to find the pickaxe that God gave us.
Then let's run as soon as possible. I can no longer wait for the moment when we will find our opponent.
I can see that you're also eager to fight someone.
They turned out to be much more irrational than I thought because they ran away from home, and now I'm going to destroy their home. Now I know exactly what this pickaxe is capable of. Oh, I was able to get the entire house with just one touch, and now I can run away with it.
For some reason, I have an incredibly bad feeling about this.
For some reason, I think something very bad has happened too. No!
Our house is missing, and it's very upsetting.
I think the person who stole our pickaxe is the one who's guilty.
JJ, I think we should explore the place where our house used to be to see if we can find any traces.
This is a very good idea, but I'm not sure that with the help of our eyes, we will be able to find any clear evidence in order to find the culprit.
JJ, but we can't give up.
I fully understand that Mikey will try his best, and therefore I will do the same, because I don't want this pickaxe to be such a bad and evil person like that noob.
JJ, let's try to find him and not get discouraged too soon.
Of course, let's try to do it. I don't think he can run too far from the village.
I don't want to disappoint you, but I don't actually remember this person living in our village.
I don't remember him living in our village either. Maybe he came from another village. Let's go to that house. It looks unusual. Mikey, it seems to be the house of the person we are looking for. This will help us a lot because now we won't have to search for a long time.
JJ, you should know how glad I am that we were able to at least find his house.
I think that we can look out the window and find out what he's doing right now. That way, we can figure out what we can do to defeat him. He's standing still, so I don't know what to do with him. Of course, I have a brilliant idea because Mikey brought his favorite chest of dynamite with him, and I think that with the help of dynamite, I can destroy the house and maybe even this person. So right now, I've made a special trap that will allow me to blow up everything here. I think that my trap will be really very good and working because I do everything very carefully. I think Mikey will be very happy when he sees this giant dynamite explosion.
JJ, you need to install a large amount of growth stone to make an improvised wick.
Thank you for the tip, Mikey, but I know this very well because I've blown up a lot of houses before, including yours.
I'm shocked at you, JJ, but I won't be offended because we're a team now.
I think the noob will be shocked when we blow up his house. I wonder what he's doing right now. We'll need to break one block in order to find out if he's seen us or not. Great, he didn't see us. Mikey, I think it's time to blow up that dynamite so we can finally destroy the noob and his house. Hey, for some reason the dynamite doesn't explode, and apparently it's because it's probably been in my inventory for a long time.
JJ, that was incredible. And now the noob is unconscious.
I'm very pleased that we were able to destroy his house and make sure that he can't stand against us anymore.
Now we can finally take the pickaxe that's here, which was given to us by God.
First, we need to wake up the noob.
Guys, please forgive me. I won't give up like this anymore. I'll run away and you won't hit me because I don't want to fight with you.
It seems like he's a real weakling because he's not ready to fight us, but I'm really upset that he ran away because he should have our house in his inventory. But at least we can finally take back the pickaxe that God gave us, and now I won't be ashamed of losing it.
JJ, I'm also very happy that we can finally take this pickaxe and go on our adventures.
Yes, we don't have a home anymore, and therefore we can go absolutely all over the world and look for something interesting and also have fun.
You and I still haven't found out what this pickaxe is capable of, and that's why we have to do it right now.
We will definitely do it. We have already arrived at a place far from the village. Here we can fully test our pickaxe.
Try to get water. It will be very interesting.
I agree with you. It will be really cool and funny because water is a very unusual material. I mine it like a regular stone, and I'm shocked. This is the first time I've seen water blocks in my life.
I'm sure that you and I can become the most famous people in our village.
I will get as many water blocks as possible so that you and I can show them off in the village. I think some collector will buy them because I don't think anyone has seen water blocks before.
JJ, try to create water items. I think you can create a water sword and a water pickaxe. It will be very interesting and unusual.
Yes, I agree with you. That's why I'll try to do my best to create some cool water objects. I think that we will also definitely have to test them and compare them with some iron objects or diamond ones.
Then create as quickly as possible because I can't wait for a long time because then you and I will never get stronger.
I think that water items will be quite unusual because I can't even imagine how a water sword could deal a lot of damage. In theory, it would be the same as a water gun. It would serve its purpose, but it wouldn't deal a significant amount of damage. However, I might be wrong about this.
Create a pickaxe because it will also be quite an interesting object for us to study them.
I created a pickaxe, and now I think that we definitely need to test them in order to understand what they are capable of. If they're cooler than some of the iron objects that all the villagers usually use, we can sell them for a lot of money, and then we'll get rich.
Okay, JJ, I'll follow you, and I think we can test our new extraordinary tools quickly because I think we'll need to mine something interesting with the divine pickaxe, and I think bedrock mining is the best thing to do with the divine pickaxe.
I think there may be a large accumulation of bedrock in those mountains, and that's why I think we should go there and try to get it with the help of a divine pickaxe.
Now, I'm going to try to get this material. I think I can do it! Wow! It's true that bedrock can be broken, but it requires a divine pickaxe. However, it's still amazing, and I think our next house should be made of bedrock.
It's a good idea, because it's impossible to break such a material with any other pickaxe except the divine pickaxe. That's why I think it's a really brilliant idea to build a house out of this material, because no one will ever be able to get into our house without our knowledge.
JJ, I think that now I will give this pickaxe to you and we will go try to extract some other materials, and I think that it will be very interesting to be lava. We were able to make all the tools out of water. I think the lava tools will be just as cool and unusual. And I'm sure some collector will want to buy them from us.
I'm sure you gave me the pickaxe precisely because we're going to mine lava now, and you're afraid to do it because lava is very dangerous. After all, if you accidentally step on it, it can burn your foot. Lava is very hot, and if you pour water into it, it will immediately turn into stone. But fortunately, it was very careful, and that's why I almost never touched the lava with my feet, and that's why I didn't feel any pain, and that's why I think that now I have absolutely every chance to create all the lava items as quickly as possible. I think that they will be extremely cool and that we will be able to sell them for a lot of money. Most likely, they will have an arson effect, and this will be very cool because if we fight monsters, then the additional burning and damage from it will definitely not bother us.
JJ, let's do it as quickly as possible. You'll create these tools out of lava because I'm very interested in them.
Wait a minute, I've almost created it. Great, I've managed to create a sword out of lava. The lava sword looks really cool, and I don't even know which one is better, the water sword or the lava sword, so I need your advice. Hey guys, what do you think is better, a sword made of water or a sword made of lava? Please write your answer in the comments, because I want to hear your opinion, and I'm really interested in knowing what you think. I want to know everything you have to say. We must set out on our journey to finally find out which sword is the best, and I must test them right now. And I believe that the villagers of this sandy village will help me do so. Whoa! A sword made of water is perfect for protection, and the lava sword is perfect for attacking. The difference between them is that the sword for defense pushes the opponent away, while the sword for attack simply causes additional damage to him with fire. Still, I can't figure out which sword is cooler. I like them both very much.
JJ, I'm very happy that you were able to test your items. And now I want to get a large number of blocks in the air because it will be very cool and unusual. This way, I will be able to create a special trap in which there will be no air, and absolutely everyone who will be there will suffocate.
This is a very cool trap because no one will be able to see it with their own eyes, and therefore I think that you have absolutely every chance of becoming smarter than me because this is a really cool trap, and I would hardly have thought of such a trap so quickly.
JJ, I am very, very happy that you praise me because it is really very cool and great. I think that now you and I will have to create armor from blocks of water and lava.
This is a very good idea because with this armor, we will be much more protected, and we will also be able to see what it can do and its effects because I have never seen armor made of water and lava in my life. That's why I think we have a great chance of becoming much more powerful and strong with all the items we create from lava and water. I think that the armor that we are currently creating will really help us and make us stronger because you and I will be able to test it and understand what it is useful for. I think the water armor will help us endure the heat, and then we won't have to use air conditioners at home because we'll always be pretty cool, and that'll be great because, for example, we won't be hot in hell. But the lava armor will probably set fire to absolutely all opponents who will try to damage us.
JJ, I'm already starting to create lava armor because I think it will suit you very well and that it will be much cooler than armor made of water. And besides, you and I need to hurry up a little because it's going to be night soon. That's why we need to do everything necessary so that we can complete all our tasks with you as quickly as possible. And if monsters attack us, then we can defeat them because I'm not as strong as you are now because you don't only have weapons made of lava and water.
I'm going to go and destroy absolutely all the enemies that get in my way because I want to test these new weapons and armor made of water to see how much cooler they are than ordinary iron ones. I need to figure out who in this world can really fight me on equal terms and maybe even win. Although, I have a feeling that no one can. My lava armor is impenetrable. Not a single blow, not a single spell, not a single blade will penetrate it. She'll just vaporize anything that tries to harm me. And my sword is made of lava. It burns everything in its path, leaving only ashes. Who can resist this at all? But what if there is someone? Maybe some kind of warrior with diamond armor enchanted for full protection, or a magician who can freeze my lava. Or not. I guess I'm just looking for excuses because deep down I already know there's no stopping me. No one can. I will pass through any obstacles, through walls, through armies, through the very darkness that will try to consume me. Let them challenge, let them build barricades, let them gather the greatest warriors from all corners of this world. I will burn everyone who dares to stand in my way. Their blades will break against my armor, their spells will dissipate in clouds of steam, and their last screams will dissolve into a roar of flame. And when all that remains of their resistance is ashes in the wind, then I'll finally understand what it means to be the strongest. So go ahead, let them come out. Let them gather their forces, sharpen their swords, and whisper prayers to their gods. Let them believe that they have a chance. Let them hope that they can stop me, but they can't. I won't stop until the last monster is defeated, until their shadows stop crawling up the walls of this village. Do they think they can terrorize these people with impunity? Do they think they can run away after they've done their dirty work here? No, because I'm here, and as long as I stand on these streets, I will be able to protect everyone. Oh,